There he is. Oh, he's a nice one, dude. Look at him. Oh yeah. Oh, he is mad. That dude is upset. What is up, guys, and thanks for tuning in to Vitamin D TV. I'm Vitamin D, and today we're in Mobile, Alabama. So as you guys can see, I got my buddy Nate from Southern Salt, and today we're going to be targeting redfish and speckled trout. More specifically, those speckled trout, hopefully the big ones. So if you guys got some time, grab a drink, grab a seat, and let's go fishing. Let's go. All right, let's get pushed in. Okay. All right, guys, just getting pushed in. It's real early in the morning. It's 6:56, so right at 7 o'clock. The sun just came up. We're getting out here at a decent hour, and I think we're about to slay him. Old Nate right here, he likes getting out here on these creeks and things in Mobile, and I've been watching his channel for a long time. This guy slays the trout, and he gets on a good redfish bite as well. But today we're going to be trying out some new baits. These are Nate's actual baits that he molds, and he picks out the color schemes for them. And these are the hoodwinks that I've been seeing him catch a lot of fish on them. They're starting to make their rounds around here on the Gulf Coast. A lot of people are using them. I think he's going to start with a white pearl. He's going to use a Cajun pepper. I think I'm going to start with this chartreuse right here. And that color is actually called Paris green. So we're going to be trying these guys today, and we're going to be seeing what damage we can do on them. And we may change a few baits out. We may swap some colors, but I mostly want to try these guys out and see how they work. And if you guys are interested in any of these baits, what's the website? SouthernSaltBaitCompany.com. It's right there. So yeah, go check them out, get you a couple, and we're gonna prove to you guys that they work today. So let's go fishing. Let's go. And today we're gonna be fishing mostly with our bait caster. I have a spinning setup in the back, but right now we're gonna get this Daiwa Tatula rigged up. That's a Daiwa Tatula 150 HS, and that's in 7:3 gear ratio. And the rod is a Daiwa Airdex 7-foot medium heavy action, and Nate's got us rigged up with a 1/4 ounce ball jig head with a screw lock on there to hold that bait in place. So we'll just rig him on like this. Boop. Just measure him up real quick. Go on there straight like that. Come out. And then with that screw lock, you just spin that bait around until he gets all the way on there. All right, and she's on there just like that. So if there's any fish that try to short strike it or anything like that, it won't pull that bait down that shank of the hook. That screw lock allows it to stay exactly where it is. And yeah, it looks good. Looks good to me. I think we're gonna catch him. Let's find out. Nate also likes to fish with bait casters. Much respect to him, because it ain't easy, especially on a windy day like today. Today our conditions, the temperature is 52 degrees right now. You can hear it's a little bit windy. The wind is going to be blowing at 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 20. So we got a little bit staying in the water. That's kind of why I chose this chartreuse color. Nate's got him a Cajun red bait on there, and we're just going to fish with 2 different baits. Ooh, that reel's noisy. And figure out what do these fish want. And Nate's on already, guys. There he goes. Getting the monkey off of his back with a little bass. So yeah, when you're fishing these creeks, sometimes you'll get bass, sometimes you'll get speckled trout, sometimes you'll get redfish. You just never know. But that's one species that this bait has caught so far. Let's keep the momentum going and get on something else. Trying to keep that bait bouncing off the bottom because Nate said there might be a bull red over here. That reel sounds terrible. This is my old coffee grinder right here. All right, guys, so they're not really feeling this Paris green. Even if they are, I just haven't had any bites on it yet. So the water here is a little bit more stained than I thought. And we're just gonna switch it up, try something new. Just go with a different color because it's all about figuring those fish out. Sometimes you get it right on the first try, other times you don't. But that bait is still good. We'll use it later. Right now, I think we're gonna go with this white minnow of death. Love the names that he chose for these baits. Nice. If you guys want to see what all Nate catches today, be sure to go check out his channel at Southern Salt. And yeah, he's got some dope content and he's always getting on the fish. His baits catch all types of fish, and I'm excited to have some and try them out. He gave me a couple packs. Check him out. Good trout. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys, as you can see, we are pushing up into a creek here. Me and Nate decided to make a move, and he's just showing me another creek that may be potentially holding some of these fish that we're after. He just caught what he likes to call a doggone good one. So y'all go check him out over at Southern Salt, and we're gonna see if we can't get hooked up ourselves. Let's go. Man, he is on again. What is going on? Got him a good one. A doggone good one. Oh, he broke me off. What was that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had 15-pound fluorocarbon, and that fish just took that lure. Clean cut. Are there mudfish over here? Huh. Yeah, it could have been a pickerel. That was a brand new Paul Brown. Look at this guy, dude. This guy's on fire. Nate just caught a monster. All right, guys, Nate just caught a giant.
Yeah.
All right.
Easily about a 20. Yeah. Maybe a 22-inch trout, but that joker was fat, probably close to 4 pounds. And we're just easing down this creek. I'm throwing a Cajun pepper hoodwink, and yeah, I think we can get on some more, man.
Yeah. Nate is putting on a clinic. I am struggling a little bit, but I think they're gonna come eventually. And if they don't, hey, I still had a good time out here with Nate. We're not even halfway through the day, so you guys stay tuned, and we're gonna get on them. We're gonna get on them. Y'all wait. So I just got broke off by a fish, and while I was tying up, Nate caught that monster trout. But as you guys can see, he is whooping my butt with his personal baits using those hoodwinks. I haven't caught a single fish, and he's caught like 6 or more. He's caught all good trout, really good sized trout. There he is. Fish on, fish on, fish on. It's a nice speck. Nice speck. Yes! Let's go! Woo! Man, right after I put on the Cajun pepper.
Yeah, is that the deal?
That's the deal. I had the color wrong all day, all morning. And it's a sizable speck too. Literally 2 casts. There we go, on the hoodwink. All right, and I just put on the color that Nate's been using all morning, and it's a Cajun pepper. But check out this nice sizable speckled trout. That guy's gonna go about 18.5. We may do a catch and cook with this guy. But yeah, let's put him in the bag and we'll get back to fishing. What was I doing this whole time? Sitting there BSing. Why didn't you tell me to put on Cajun pepper? As soon as we got on the water, he handed me 3 packs of lures. I asked him what color is he gonna be throwing. He said probably the Cajun pepper. I said, well, I wanna throw something different, you know, so we can kind of mix it up and see what they want. I've been fishing everything but a Cajun pepper. I put on a Cajun pepper, 2 casts, and I get that speckled trout. Let's get back to fishing. That's so weird. I've been fishing with all those different baits. I put on the same color. He's caught like 6 or 7 trout. I put on that color finally because I'm so stubborn. That fish just picked it up. He didn't thump it and run the other way. I had to like chase him down with my reel because he's coming towards me. There he is. Oh, he's a nice one, dude. Look at him. Oh yeah. Oh, he is mad. That dude is upset. Oh man. Ah, get in the net. Nice one. And he came off in the net too. Woo!
You like standing up when you get them fish.
I do, bro. I can't control the fish like I want to sitting down. All right, guys, so we pushed way up into this creek and got all the way back to a train trestle. Nate hooked up with a few fish. I ended up catching 1, but we're finally coming back up out of this creek, and I just caught a nice speckled trout. So he's already unhooked. The lure came out in the net, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this fish. Let's go. We're gonna have to measure this one because I do want to keep a couple and do a catch and cook for you guys, and they can't be over 20, right? 22 over here. Oh, we're in Alabama. We could keep them up to 22. That's what I'm talking about. All right, come here, baby. Hey. All right. All right, guys, another nice speckled trout. I swear Nate is putting me on fish that are close to my PB. My PB trout is 24 inches, and I think this one's gonna go all of 21.5. Let's see. Got my lost stick here. All right, we're at 20.5. Yeah, about 20.5. Not bad. Not a bad fish right there, boys. Oh yeah, and so we got us some lunch. I appreciate Nate for bringing me out and showing me the ropes. Unfortunately, that one didn't come on his bait, so I switched to the Miradine just to toss it around a little bit, and yep, ended up getting this nice one. So we're gonna put her in the bag. Him, that might be a male, he's nice and slim, but we're gonna put him in the bag and we're gonna have some lunch. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. All right, guys, so that fish came on the mirror lure, and that's a heavy Dean, and it's in pink and chartreuse. It's one of my new favorite lures to throw right now because it just got super bright colors, and it's a slow sinking bait. I'm really liking the slow sinking stuff here in the wintertime, especially in these creeks and stuff. So, you know, you can bounce baits off the bottom. You can do different things, but right now for me, what's working the best is slow sinking baits. Nate is killing it using his baits, and not to take anything away from his baits at all, but I'm just liking the whole slow sinking bait thing here lately. And just to let you guys know, I was throwing my Shimano Stratic, that's a C5000 XG reel. Our rod is going to be a Falcon Coastal XG, and that's a 7-foot medium action. It feels like a medium light action. Yeah, that rod came from Bass Pro Shops. Never really heard of them, but I liked the way that rod felt in my hand, and I knew I needed to pair this Shimano up with something because I had recently broke a rod. So yeah, we'll get back to fishing and hopefully get on some more for you guys. Let's go. Ow! He went 20.5. So that lure's sinking real slow, and I'm just giving him a twitch, and pause. And he looks like a dying bait fish. And those speckled trout just can't stand him. We on an adventure now, boys. Shoo-wee. There he is. There he is. Ah. Yeah. That's a gar. Yeah. Don't really want to bring him in the boat. He's like 1.5 feet. Good, he came off. All right, guys, so it's been a couple days, and we did freeze this fish, but we got it all thawed out and it's ready to go. So the speckled trout is ready to go. We got some veggies right here that have been steaming. Ooh. And we have our pot right here that has been buttered, and we got a little bit of olive oil. That's Pompane olive oil, mild taste, just a little bit of that also mixed in with that butter. And I think we're gonna do a real basic cook on this speckled trout. So we're just gonna lightly season it, lightly salt it, do a little black pepper on it, and after that we'll probably do some squeezed lemon juice on there just to keep it real simple and really bring out the flavor of the fish. So let's go ahead and get this guy in the pan and get him salted up and get him prepped to eat. Let's go. Let me turn off Bearded Brad here. All right, guys, so now that the fish is all cooked up, we got us a vegetable medley, some steamed white rice, and again, we did that fish really simple this time. Just threw it in a frying pan and just cooked it all the way through with just a little bit of salt, a little bit of cracked pepper. Now we're gonna go ahead and squeeze us some lemon on there just to give it a little flavor. All right. Now that that's done, we're going to take this McCormick lemon butter, and we're just going to put a nice little dab of that on there. All right, just like that. Looks good. Now it's ready to be eaten. Let's go. All right, guys, now it is time to dive in. This plate looks amazing. I'm sure you guys can agree. yeah, let's get to it. So take our first bite. This fish, man. Incredible. And again, I try not to rinse that fish off too much to where you're taking out the flavor. Even though that fish was frozen, it still tastes like a really fresh speckled trout. So I got my helper today, Lauren, filming. We'll introduce her in one of the next videos or something. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you're enjoying the content. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and family, I appreciate you guys. So we'll see you in the next one. I'm VitaminDee for VitaminDee TV, and I'm out. Peace. All right, guys, there you have it. Our first day fishing with Nate. I think it was a success. He absolutely blew me out of the water fishing with his baits. Dude,
it was a tough day out there.
Yeah.
It was tough. We covered a ton of water. I don't know how much y'all can really tell, but we did, I don't know, easily 9 miles today.
Oh, we covered a lot of water. We pushed up in some creeks, and we also fished the mouth out there. But yeah, I do say first time because that was our first time fishing with Nate. We will be getting back up. We've already agreed on that. So awesome making new friends out here on the water. And hey, that's pretty much gonna do it for us. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna have Southern Salt's channel down in the description below. Go and check him out. He's got some good content. I think my impressions of him and his own content were pretty funny to him. So yeah, I ain't gonna talk you guys' head off. We're gonna go ahead and end the video. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I'm VitaminDee for VitaminDee TV, and I'm out. Peace. I'm gonna record this. So far today hasn't been too successful. And I asked Nate if he was superstitious or not. So I have this thing I've been doing here lately. And normally I'll save it for the end of the trip. We're talking about snacks.
Oh man, brought a banana on a cup.
Oh yeah, what do you think about it?
Nah, I mean,
I'm getting a little hungry. It don't bother me none. I mean, I'm successful either way. Let's eat our banana and enjoy it.
Hey, that banana might turn it around, man.
That banana
might be what we need.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and crack this baby open. I'm getting a little hungry. I told Nate I left my snacks in the truck and he didn't want to go back, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my banana. Normally I save it for the end of the trip, but there it is.
So, but